NEC 430.113 addresses equipment that receives power from more than one source. The code stipulates that such equipment must have disconnecting means located adjacent to it. These disconnecting means are required to simultaneously disconnect all ungrounded current-carrying conductors that supply power to the equipment. This requirement applies to all sources of energy that feed the equipment. In the context of an electrically operated gate at a drawbridge, several potential power sources need to be considered. Firstly, there is the motor that drives the gate's movement. Secondly, the control power circuit that operates the motor starter is a power source. Thirdly, auxiliary control power sources, such as those for indicating lights and limit switches, are also power sources. The code mandates that a single disconnecting means must be capable of cutting off all these power sources simultaneously. The purpose of this requirement is to ensure electrical safety during maintenance, repair, or in emergency situations. By providing a single point of disconnection for all power sources, the risk of accidental energization or electrical hazards is minimized. This is vital to protect personnel working on or near the equipment. A single disconnecting means offers a clear and unambiguous method for de-energizing the entire system. It reduces the possibility of overlooking a power source. It can lead to dangerous conditions. If each component had its own separate disconnecting means, there would be a higher risk of someone inadvertently leaving one or more power sources connected while working on the equipment. The requirement for adjacency is also important. The disconnecting means must be located near the equipment. This ensures that it is readily accessible to personnel working on the equipment. It also allows for a quick and decisive response in emergency situations. The phrase adjacent to implies a close proximity. While the code does not specify a precise distance, it should be close enough to be easily reached from the equipment. In the scenario described, the presence of door switches that disconnect the control power to the starter and a disconnect switch for the motor is not sufficient to meet the requirements of NEC 430.113a. While these switches provide a means of disconnecting the motor and its immediate control circuit, they do not address the other control power sources, such as those for indicating lights and limit switches. To comply with the code, a single disconnecting means must be installed that can simultaneously disconnect all power sources, including the motor, the control power to the starter, and any other control power sources like indicating lights and limit switches. The reviewer on the design is correct in pointing out this requirement. It is essential to provide an in-sight disconnect for all other control power sources to ensure compliance with NEC 430.113a. This might involve installing a multi-pole disconnect switch that can handle all the necessary circuits. Alternatively, it might involve combining the existing disconnects with additional disconnects to achieve the required functionality. Whatever the solution, it must provide a single point of disconnection for all power sources. When selecting and installing the disconnecting means, it is crucial to consider the voltage and current ratings of the various circuits involved. The disconnecting means must be rated to safely interrupt the maximum fault current that could occur in each circuit. Additionally, it must be suitable for the environmental conditions in which it will be installed. For example, if the gate is located in a damp or corrosive environment, the disconnecting means must be rated for such conditions. It is also important to consider the accessibility of the disconnecting means. It should be located in a place that is easily accessible to authorized personnel. It should be clearly labeled to indicate its purpose. Proper labeling is essential to prevent confusion and ensure that the correct disconnecting means is used in an emergency. In summary, NEC 430.113 requires a single disconnecting means to simultaneously disconnect all ungrounded current-carrying conductors supplying power to equipment that receives energy from more than one source. This requirement applies to all power sources, including motors, control power circuits, and auxiliary control power sources such as those for indicating lights and limit switches. The disconnecting means must be located adjacent to the equipment and be readily accessible and properly labeled. Compliance with this requirement is essential to ensure electrical safety during maintenance, repair, and in emergency situations. The key takeaway is the comprehensive nature of the disconnection requirement. It's not enough to simply disconnect the main motor power. All control circuits and auxiliary power sources must be included in a single disconnecting means. Failure to do so would be a violation of the code. It can create a significant safety hazard. It is also important to consult with a qualified electrical engineer or inspector to ensure that the disconnecting means is properly selected and installed in accordance with all applicable codes and regulations. Electrical codes can be complex and subject to interpretation. It is always best to seek professional guidance to ensure compliance. Also, documentation regarding the installation and all the power sources is also important so that future electrical technicians will have an easier time when working on the equipment. Labeling and marking of all the disconnects is also important.